Christmas is coming and I had already made a pizza cutter for 2 of my kids. Now I needed to make one for my daughter. I picked this kit up at Woodcraft and the price is not bad for the quality of the kit. The kit comes with an insert that will go into the wood for the handle. I marked the center of my blank, took caliper measurements for the insert and drilled out the hole to allow me to screw in the insert. To turn this, I wanted to screw a threaded rod into this insert and then chuck that rod into my lathe to get the piece turned around the center. I took the insert up to the local hardware store and simply found a bolt about 3 inches long that would screw into this. I then cut the head off to allow me to chuck it into my lathe. So here's the threaded rod. As you can see, it's only about 2 inches long. I chucked up the rod and then threaded the wood onto that rod to get the piece of wood mounted in the lathe. After doing the initial turning, I wanted to turn the piece around so I could do some fine-tuning turning on the piece closest to the actual cutter. I wanted to get the shoulder right down to the same diameter as what the metal was. So I went to chuck it up in the tail section, but I had turned down the tail section too far. Simple solution was to wrap it with duct tape to increase the size and allow me to chuck it up. I also took the time to create an index in my threaded rod so my tailpiece would not walk off it when I was turning. I needed to know how large in diameter the metal piece on the cutter was, so I took my calipers and measured the diameter, and it's about 70.78 inches. So that gives me the diameter I need to turn this down to so the lip matches up. So after turning and sanding, I saw this trick out on the internet and I thought I'd give it a try. It's called burnishing. You grab a handful of the sawdust or the wood chips that you chipped off or cut off, and wrap it around the wood, and the burnishing actually just heats up the wood surface and causes the pores to close, which gives you a much smoother finish than what you could get with sandpaper. And we're finishing with Aussie oil. Aussie oil's got a unique property. It goes on like an oil and soaks in, but the friction of rubbing it actually heats it up and sets it, causes it to almost instant set on you. Okay, so sanded this off, so I've got nice handle. I'll take this out. So now I've got that. And you can see where it's mudded up there. So that is all ready for the Christmas tree.